The Beaches podcast is going to give you everything you want to know about a beach before you go there. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to check out our website, www.sandee.com. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
Wisconsin. Cheese. Beer. Nude beaches. All right, so maybe not the first thing that pops to mind. But hey, that's why we're here, right? Diving deep.
That's right. Always happy to explore the unexpected.
This one's for you, listener friend, who sent in that request about Wisconsin beach vacations.
Yeah.
And there was a little mention of nude beaches in there.
Right.
We'll get to that. But first, I got to say, prepping for this deep dive blew my mind. Wisconsin, more freshwater coastline than California.
Yeah.
Who knew?
It's true. And it all comes down to glaciers. Fascinating history, really.
Okay, so break it down for us. Glaciers, Great Lakes, Wisconsin beaches.
Yeah.
Connect the dots.
Imagine this. Last ice age, right? These massive glaciers are carving their way across the land. They sculpt out these huge basins, and guess what? Those basins become the Great Lakes. And Wisconsin, perfectly placed, ends up with this incredible amount of freshwater coastline. But it's not just the quantity, it's the variety too. Sandy beaches, rocky cliffs, you name it.
So we're not talking about just one kind of beach here. There's like a whole spectrum of Wisconsin beach vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get into that, though, can we address the elephant in the room? Or
the nude beaches.
Yeah, that. Our listener was curious.
Right, understandable. So while there might be whispers and rumors out there, and hey, who hasn't heard a tale or two, the reality is Wisconsin law says no to nudity on public beaches.
So maybe pack a swimsuit just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk actual beach vacation planning. When's the prime time to hit those Wisconsin beaches?
Well, you're aiming for that sweet spot, like most places. June through August, generally. Warmest weather, water's perfect for a dip. That's your window.
Makes sense. Makes sense. What about those different beach types? We teased it a bit, but with all that coastline, there's got to be some serious variety.
Oh, absolutely. Let's start with the classics, right? Imagine those picture-perfect sandy stretches along Lake Michigan. You've got Kohler Andre State Park, incredible sunsets over the water. Or picture this, massive dunes shaped by wind and waves for like centuries. Talk about a view, right?
Wow.
And then you've got the other end of the spectrum. Rugged, rocky beauty, Apostle Islands, National Lake Shore, up on Lake Superior. Perfect for hiking, kayaking, completely different vibe.
It's like choosing between like a beach vacation and a mountain getaway, but it's all in one state.
Exactly. And I haven't even mentioned the inland lakes. Thousands of them. Each one's got its own little personality, you know? Perfect if you want to escape the crowds, find some peace and quiet.
So you're telling me Wisconsin's got it all. Sandy beaches, dramatic cliffs, peaceful lakes. Who knew?
It's a hidden gem, really. A lot of folks don't realize just how diverse the landscape is.
All right, so wrapping things up for our listener, Wisconsin. Way more than cheese and beer. We're talking a beach lover's paradise hiding in plain sight. Glaciers did their thing, gave us all this amazing coastline. Best times go. Summer, obviously. And the beaches themselves. Man, talk about variety. But here's a question for you to ponder, listener. If you could build your perfect Wisconsin beach day, what would it look like? Would you be on those classic Lake Michigan sands, kayaking around some rocky cliffs, or maybe finding your own little slice of heaven by a secluded lake? The possibilities, much like Wisconsin's coastline, are pretty much endless.
Thanks for listening to the show, and be sure to tune in next week for your favorite episode about some of the best beaches and beach information in the world.